for a quick one. I still don't have my voice back, so bear with me on that, but I did want to give you guys a quick update before the deer graze these cowpeas down. But we have got an awesome stand of cowpeas out here. This is probably my best summer food plot ever for deer. And I want to take you guys out here, show you what we have going on, take a look at them. So if you watch the first two parts, you know we sprayed all this out, did initial burn down, then we came in here, disked everything up, inoculated and planted some cowpeas, and then came back through and cultipacked them into the ground, and then top sprayed it with metolachlor as a pre-emergent. That was the first time spraying a pre-emergent for cowpeas, and man, did it work great. These are some really clean cowpeas. Here and there, you'll get a little bit of sedge, one or two broadleafs, but for the most part, we've got a really clean, weed-free stand of cowpeas. If you watch the second video, you know I seeded this really heavy, 75 pounds on half of an acre. Well, I'm glad I did, because I've got really nice comprehensive coverage. There's some areas that are a little bit light, but the deer are already in here eating it pretty heavy. I've got about 6 deer that come in here about every night and eat around. I've even got one pregnant doe that's in here, and I thought I was actually going to get her dropping her fawn on camera. She started posturing and acting a little bit funny, but that didn't occur, but I was really hoping it would. But I'm excited to know there's a lot of deer in here. I've even got a small buck that's coming in here. So to know I've got half an acre of really good forage cowpeas for these deer in the summertime makes me really happy. Walk down here a little bit and you can see where the deer are certainly grazing. They're hitting these cowpeas already. You can see the deer tracks, but they're in here hitting it hard. And the nice thing about cowpeas compared to soybeans is the cowpeas are graze tolerant. So even though the deer are eating on them, they're gonna keep sprouting and kind of keep growing leaf structure, and they won't die off like a soybean would when it gets clipped off that first initial time. Even got one random volunteer stalk of corn. Who knows where that came from? But overall, we are looking really good out here. Nice solid half acre, lush with cowpeas. So I've got the trail camera set up, which is great for catching the deer and the wildlife, but it's also nice because you can see the progression of these cowpeas as they're growing up, and then as they start getting grazed and go back down, or if they just keep growing up, I'll be able to see that whole sequence on the trail camera, which will be pretty cool to go back and look at. Just picking a random spot here, you can see the weed control was really good. I've got a few grasses starting to creep in here in some of the areas. But by and far, I'm really pleased with the amount of weed control we got from that S-metolachlor pre-emergent. I debated overspraying it one more time with the gun wand, carefully of course, but I'm not exactly sure what to spray other than clethodim. So if you know something for broadleafs that I can overspray these cowpeas with, please drop it in the comments below. I'll have to check a bunch of labels. I'm not exactly sure what's labeled for cowpeas. I know there's probably plenty of soybeans. Certainly the Safin soybeans have a lot of chemicals, but I'm not really sure what I can spray on cowpeas. So let me know if you know that. Being these are for deer, I'm not too concerned about the weed. If there was, a dove plot like the sunflowers were more concerned about having open ground, I'd be more concerned about it. But since these are for deer, I'm not too terribly worried about the couple broadleafs that are creeping in here. That's it, just a quick update. I'm really pleased with how it's looking out here. Probably the best plot I've had as far as a deer summer plot goes. So I'll probably update you again once the deer really get in here, later on in the summer, early fall. And if we get any big bucks on camera, I'll certainly update that as well. But appreciate you guys following along. Catch you on the next one.